What was the first ever comment on YouTube? The first video on YouTube, Me at the Zoo by Jod, doesn't actually have the first ever comment on YouTube. You see, the first comment ever was actually on a video called Good Times, uploaded after Me at the Zoo, and the first comment on here is by Marco Casse, who said lol 16 years ago. That's kind of a long time ago, but this is the first comment on YouTube, not on Me at the Zoo. But in this video, I want to find out what are the actual first comments ever on YouTube. We're going to be looking at certain videos to find the very first comments ever on the platform. So of course, before I begin, click subscribe for more cool stuff like this, because we're going to look at good times in the Wayback Machine. So I did a few videos on the first comments ever on YouTube. I did one called The First Comments on Me at the Zoo. I also did one on just the first comments ever on YouTube, but I want to find the first like 10 comments or something. So I made this whole sort of chart here that outlines all the first comments on various YouTuber videos and stuff. And right here you can see the first ever videos on YouTube that are still up and public, right? Because some of them got deleted. So we got the first video by Jod, Me at the Zoo. Then we got all these other ones like Tribute and My Snowboarding Skills, just some weird ones, right? And if we look down here to number 13, we got Good Times, which has the first comment ever on YouTube on it. So let's take a look at that. So going to this video, Good Times, this is what it looks like today. It has 14,000 comments, but if we take it into the Wayback Machine, the earliest capture was from 2006, and here it is. This is old YouTube. This is what it used to look like. You can see the old orange subscribe buttons. It's very interesting, right? And you can see here, it has a bunch of comments. It actually has, as of 2006, right? It has 121 comments, so we're not going to be able to see all the comments on here because most recent comments are from like 5 minutes ago at this current screenshot, but luckily there's a button here, view all 121 comments. For some reason, someone saved this. Now we're jumping all the way to 2013, it says, but if you scroll down to the bottom, they're actually all here. All of the comments are on this one page, which is like very rare to find on the Wayback Machine, so thank God this was saved. And here we got the first ever comment on YouTube, lol, by Marco Casse. Instead it says 8 years ago, so we just split the time in half from 16, and you can see it only has 3 likes on it. That's kind of cool. You can also see the author withheld a comment here. It seems that someone replied to it. That's kind of cool. Maybe it was the uploader of the video, but you can see this right here might just be the second comment ever on YouTube, which says, I dig it, dog, who's by an unknown user, because nothing comes up. I can't even like inspect element the page to see who put it here. There's just no icon or name, so that's kind of weird, but I think that's the second comment ever on YouTube. There might be on different videos other comments, but this very well could be the second comment ever, so that's very cool. Now let's look here. Cobalt Grove put LOL, love this video, you da man. Mang. Okay, but that's cool because Cobalt Grove is someone who actually is one of the very earliest YouTubers. So going back to my sort of chart here, you can see down here we got the first backflip on YouTube, which is the 15th oldest video that's currently on YouTube, and look who it's by, Cobalt Grove. So Cobalt Grove is this very old YouTuber who, if you look on his sort of Wikitubia page, it has a bunch of information on him, and here it says that Cobalt Grove did in fact once have the oldest comment on the oldest YouTube video, so Me at the Zoo, right? So he did have the oldest comment on Me at the Zoo, but I believe it did get deleted. All he put was interesting. That was his comment. But this interesting article also has a bunch of information here. It said Jod once commented on this person's baby fart video saying rolling on the floor laughing sometime after interesting in June 2005. And then Jod also commented on MW My Snowboarding Skills saying ouch sometime in 2005. So these are all very early videos, and so these are like the earliest comments ever recorded on YouTube. So we're gonna go to My Snowboarding Skills here by MW. This right here is the second video ever uploaded to YouTube, and this is the oldest comment on it. I wish I was that good. But apparently Jod had a comment on here way before. And I do believe that MW and Jod might have been friends or something like that. So if we take My Snowboarding Skills into the Wayback Machine, you can see the earliest was from 2010, so it's not that well of a screenshot. And here it is, My Snowboarding Skills by MW. The most recent comments, I can't really tell what any of this says. It's not in a language I know, but you can see there's a bunch of pages of comments, so we can't find the earliest comments on here on the Wayback Machine, unfortunately. So let's go to Tribute. I believe this is the third ever YouTube video uploaded. It actually is. So this is by GP, and what's interesting is this is Jod right here. That's Jod, or no, Jod's recording. I don't know, Jod's a part of this video. So if we take this YouTube video and we put it into the Wayback Machine from 2011, you can see here are the comments on here. So there's 162 comments, and unfortunately it says 1 week ago in a bunch of pages, so we can't find any of the earliest comments on there either. So let's go back to Good Times. back to this capture so we could see some of the more earliest comments on YouTube. So we just looked at Cobalt Grove from 8 years ago, which is cool. We also got from Yasushian who said, "This is good, I like it." So comments back then were a lot more nice, I would say. Bobby T said, "Great vid, takes time to make a piece like that, nice job." Mr. Cardboard says, "Love it, man, stop motion is great. I have a few and more that I will upload soon." So I guess these people were starting to upload videos as well to YouTube. Now, it does say 8 years ago, right, from this current point in time, which was the beginning of YouTube, but these comments could be spaced out by like months even, right? So it's hard to say that these were the first ever comments on YouTube, but I personally think we should just nominate them to be the first ever YouTube comments, the top 10 or so, right? Because we do know there were some deleted ones on me at the zoo, so we can loop those in, and we got about 10 comments there that we can nominate to be the oldest ever. So yeah, those are the oldest comments ever on YouTube. If you enjoy that and want to see more like this, click subscribe for more cool things like this. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, fly on.